For the current video, where we are having a discussion on the spectral analysis of random signals, neither the DFT technique that we have seen in the second video nor the windowed Fourier transform, that is short time Fourier transform technique that we have seen in the previous, that is the third video, will be applicable for the spectral analysis of naturally occurring random signals, because the spectral parameters in this regard are also of random type. So these types of signals are usually classified as noise-like random signals. The examples can be of the unvoiced pitch signals while pronouncing Fs, that is at the time of the pronunciation, also the seismic signals or the nuclear magnetic resonance signals. Now, the spectral analysis of such noise-like random signals is usually carried out by estimating the power density spectrum using the Fourier analysis based non-parametric methods, whereas the signal plus noise random signal is best analyzed using parametric model based methods, in which the autocovariance sequence is first estimated from the model and then the Fourier transform of the estimate is evaluated. See, in the chapter number 4 we have already discussed the methodologies for power spectrum estimation. We have characterized those particular methodologies. The classification was made into the parametric and non-parametric here. In this video we shall be having a more focus onto the non-parametric spectral analysis here. So let us have consideration of a wide sense stationary WSS random signal. In general we can denote it as G of n, and that is expected to have 0 mean. The corresponding power spectrum of this G of n can be obtained by this mathematical expression. So here we have capital P suffix Gg of omega, the power spectrum corresponding one, that is equal to the summation operation for the index variable L ranging from minus infinity to plus infinity for I suffix Gg of L into e to the power minus j omega L. So in this representation, what you see on the right hand side, that is I suffix Gg of L, is the autocorrelation sequence. The autocorrelation sequence that we see on the RHS can be substituted by making the computation of this. So here we have phi suffix Gg of L is equal to the expected value of G of n plus L multiplied to the complex conjugate of G of n here. So if for the non-parametric spectral analysis we select the simplest methodology of periodogram, so we make the assumption that the infinite length random type of the discrete time signal, that can be G of n, will be windowed by a window having a fixed length of capital N. Let us say the window can be denoted by W of n, and n small n is ranging from 0 to capital N minus 1. That results into the length n sequence small gamma of n, which we have also seen or discussed for the second topic, where we have small gamma of n obtained by multiplication of window signal W of n with the considered signal G of n. The corresponding Fourier transformation can be denoted by capital gamma of e to the power j omega for this signal, and it can be given by, here we write capital gamma of e to the power j omega, that is equal to the summation n is equal to 0 to capital N minus 1 for small gamma of n. In this small gamma of n we can substitute G of n into W of n. G of n is our signal and W of n is the window signal. So this is in multiplication to e to the power minus j omega n. Now here, as per the periodogram analysis, we require the estimate that can be denoted by capital P cap suffix Gg of omega of the power spectrum P suffix Gg of omega, and that is obtained using the expression here we show capital P cap Gg of omega, that is equal to 1 upon capital C capital N in multiplication to mod square of capital gamma of e to the power j omega. Now in this representation on the RHS, with the knowledge of capital gamma of e to the power j omega, there it is capital C and capital N. Capital N, we know that it is the length of the window sequence here. Now what is capital C? Capital C is a constant that is used for normalization. See, capital C expression is equal to, here we have 1 upon capital N in multiplication to the summation small n is equal to 0 to capital N minus 1 for mod square of W of n. See, this particular normalization factor is included into the earlier expression for elimination of any kind of bias in the estimate that may occur due to the use of the windowing technique. The quantity that we have represented by capital P cap suffix gg of e to the power j omega, the estimate, is called as the periodogram when we have selection of the window to be a plain rectangular window, and if we have the use of other types of the windows as like the Gabor window or some other, so that time the methodology we can refer to as the modified periodogram. Both the periodogram technique and the modified periodogram technique we have detailed into the 4th chapter, where we have seen the various power spectral estimation techniques. Practically, the periodogram that here we represent capital P cap gg of omega is evaluated at a discrete set of equally spaced capital R frequencies, where W suffix k, omega suffix k, that is equal to 2 pi k by R, k ranging between 0 to capital R minus 1, by replacement of the Fourier transform with the R point DFT having the discrete length equal to capital N here. So here, instead of the earlier expression where we have the estimate by the use of capital gamma of e to the power j omega, we give the modified expression. So capital P cap suffix gg of k, it will be equal to 1 upon capital C into capital N in multiplication to mod square of, this time, capital gamma of k. The meaning of the C will be the same, meaning of the N is also the same. Now, as with the case of the Fourier analysis of sinusoidal signals that we have discussed in the 2nd video of this chapter, capital R is usually selected one for greater to be than that of the length of the window here, and this is done in order to provide a finer grid of the samples of the periodogram. Now it can also be shown that the mean value of the periodogram can be given by this expression. We have estimate of capital P cap suffix gg of omega, that is equal to 1 upon 2 pi capital C capital N in multiplication to the integration minus pi to plus pi or capital P suffix gg of V in multiplication to mod square of psi of e to the power j times omega minus V into dV here. In this expression, capital P suffix gg of omega is the desired power spectrum, and psi of e to the power j omega is the Fourier transformation of the window sequence W of n here. The mean value being non-zero for any finite length window sequence, the power spectrum estimate given by the periodogram is said to be biased here, and if we can have increase into the window length capital N, the bias can be reduced here. So this was the brief introduction how the application of signal processing techniques can be there for the spectral analysis of the random type of the signal.